Welcome, everyone, to the Innovation Alley podcast. Your hosts, Chris Johnson, Dan Blair, and Mike Legary here with our community coordinator from Startup Winnipeg, Emelia Nyarku. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Hey. Well, another week. It's still cold out there. They shoveled outside, which was nice, not tripping down the alley. We're going to be talking about Zano, some crowdfunding failures today, and then a bit of a longer session we did, sort of bringing people from, how do I take my idea I just had last night to getting engaged in the community. So I'm looking forward to getting to that with you folks. But first, to kick things off, what's coming up in the community from an event perspective, Emelia?
So actually next week we got word that one of our members from AscentWorks, David Bernhard, will
a founder.
Yeah. He wanted me to downplay it, but he will be actually appearing on Dragon's Den next Wednesday, January the 27th. It's going to be airing on CBC at 8 p.m. So him and his business partner Marco Longley are going to be pitching a new product. Very exciting. So everyone to tune in, CBC.
So this is another gig. So it's funny. So for listeners, he had a successful campaign with The Heft,
yes.
Which he had actually prototyped in the space, hooked up with some big names to do that at Home Hardware over the last year.
And he says
so again, he's doing another one.
He says now that Heft is now in over 400,000 homes.
Wow.
So it's growing, getting bigger. And this is his next business venture that he's working on.
Cool.
So they made it to Dragon's Den. So
I love how Dragon's Den is really like that pinnacle for a lot of people, especially people who don't really get involved
Canadian,
in the community.
man.
They're like, oh, is it on Dragon's Den? They can say yes.
Awesome. So he's coming in next week.
And we're going to be having a small viewing party at AscentWorks from 6:30 to 9:30. But yeah, it'll be exciting just to see how it all unfolds and see if they do get a deal with one of the dragons.
Awesome. So yeah, for listeners too, I guess again, if Dave won't plug himself, I will. Literally, showed up day one. The Innovation Alley documentary will be showing in CBC in the next little bit. He's only in a couple clips, but the reality is that the first year, if it wasn't for him and his employees, we never would have survived that first build. So he's an amazing guy just to come see, to speak, to hear his ideas, and he's continually doing things. So if you got an idea.
The guy's always got a new something.
Him.
Always got a new widget.
Absolutely.
Must be something to be inside his brain. I'd love it.
So what's next?
Coming up also in about a month or so, we have our next ramp-up meetup that's coming up. That's going to be on February the 10th, Wednesday again. So the focus will be making bank on physical products in the digital world. We have two keynote speakers, Adam Souris and Gord Park of PPG Technologies. And we'll also be doing a traction share with some different companies to see how they're doing and what's going on with them. So
Making bank.
Making bank, baby.
Or not. Okay, that sounds interesting.
And then followed up, as always, by walking across the street for some startup drinks and a good chance to get to know everybody in the community.
Okay, so for the people who are interested in just coming out, that's coming out to the ramp-up event.
Yeah, totally not intimidating. You get to see what some other people are working on. You get to, if you muster up the energy, you can share what you're working on.
Okay.
Hopefully you're not asking everyone to sign an NDA because no one's going to do it. So
I don't want to talk to you if you are.
So yeah, just get inspired by what other people are doing, and then have a chance to meet some of those folks over drinks.
Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's what's going on right now in the coming weeks. So there's a few more things that'll be coming up, but
another one I'd like to mention is space. We had a couple companies graduate out of the Startup Winnipeg Site B. We've added 2 new companies in the last couple weeks, and we have one spot left. So if anyone out there is listening and you want to join a bunch of great companies at Site B, let us know. We have a private and closed office that you could sit your team of probably 6 to 8 people in.
And we promise that we're fun.
You're fun. I'm not so much fun.
Yes, allegedly we're fun.
Also wanted to mention that we are hosting the next Winnipeg Android user group on the 28th of this month. And it could be your opportunity to come and meet Luke Bohaneke from Consultica, talk about their new product, Nestline. Mm-hmm. So whether you're a developer or you own a company that is involved in mobile development, it will be hosted at Red River College on the 28th. It's on meetup.com, so if you search Winnipeg Android or at Winnipeg Android on Twitter, you can find the details.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, we'll hop into the modules. There's lots going on this week, and as always, subscribe to the SoundCloud feed. We're available on iTunes now, and also subscribe on the YouTube channel, please. That helps us out. We've been getting tremendous feedback over the last couple of months, and we look forward to the next last little bit of hopeful winter here in Winnipeg, doing the podcast with you guys. So stay tuned.